All right, so here are the top reasons why celebrities often go from multi-millionaire to flat broke. My name is Dan Brock, the Deadbeat Super Affiliate. If you're trying to build a passive income online business from the comfort of your living room sofa, this is the channel for you. So make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification button so you're notified of all the videos that I release when I release them. All right, so when you go an alternative route in life, so doing the traditional escaping from the 9-to-5 thing, it's important to study other people who have done similar things. So today we're going to look at celebrities. These are great models to look at of basically what not to do. Let's get right to it. Here we go. All right, Debbie, so starting your own business and being a celebrity have a lot in common. So that's why we're talking about celebrities here. The other thing is that because celebrities are so public, it's easy to see we're the ones that are successful, the reasons why, and the ones that fail. So here are the reasons why a lot of these celebrities go from being super rich to flat broke, kind of irrelevant and burnt out. So number one, this is probably the biggest reason, and I see entrepreneurs do this all the time, especially the younger guys. That's fast lane living. All right, a lot of people use this as kind of like their motivation to achieve whatever it is that they're trying to do. So they want to be the most popular celebrity, the best entrepreneur. They want to have all the attention from members of the opposite sex mostly. So they want the attention. They want to have the fun of just drinking, this what they call sex, drug, and rock and roll. And from my experience, and I know I sound like a total grandpa right now, but all of this is an illusion. All right, it's an illusion, and it leads absolutely nowhere except for degradation of yourself, your mind, body, and spirit, and wasted time. That's all you get out of it. You get nothing out of it. It's all smoke and mirrors. So fast lane living, number one reason. All right, number two, resting on your laurels. This is a big one. So what happens is when they do like a hit movie, for example, a lot of them will be like, all right, I've done my hit movie. I've made it. Now I have this unbreakable brand, like I'm the brand, baby. And they think, all right, now that I have this brand, all I have to do is just pump out some videos, some movies here and there. They don't have to be hits, but because my name is so big, I'm gonna be able to ride that wave. And while there is an element of truth to that, that wave of success goes away very quickly. So in my experience, it's literally like you got 6 months. From your last hit, you have about 6 months of that wave where it's kind of like this magic territory. After that, you're irrelevant again. So essentially, you're only as good as your last project, and it doesn't really last as long as you think it does. Number three, this is a big one. Personal finance, man. This is so important. So here's what I recommend you do, regardless if you're, obviously you want to be an entrepreneur. Learn about building a business. So affiliate marketing, that's mostly what I teach here. Learn about affiliate marketing, but at the same time, spend about, I'd say, 10% of your time learning about general personal finance. So personal finance is both knowledge and kind of like a temperament and experience thing. So essentially what happens to these celebrities is, first of all, they make a ton of money and then they start losing control of that money. So what they do is they go out and buy like vacation homes. They have all these cars. They just build up liabilities that are spread out all across the world. They have people that they have on payroll, they hire to take care of the houses and all that. And all of a sudden, their money is out there doing stuff when they're not totally aware of what happens. So, people are putting things on their credit cards. People are like writing off expenses for the house that shouldn't be there. And before long, essentially, their money is taking on a life of its own. And all this boils down to really is chasing status symbols. And that's what we're designed to do. Like, we want to be like, look, I'm the top. I'm the freaking king monkey here. I got 5 vacation homes, not 4. I got 5 of them. Each one has a Lamborghini in it. So that is a big problem right there. You have to get yourself under control. So it's both knowledge and skill. This is along the same lines, but not really. It's a different point. That is spending in the summer and not preparing in the winter. So we have this weird tendency, I think it's just human nature, that when we get a lot of money, we start spending it because it feels freaking amazing. All right, so what'll happen is, and everyone, don't get me wrong, everyone goes into this, like everyone knows going into this, like, I'm gonna save my money, I'm gonna invest it wisely. But when you're in the heat of the moment, it's a lot different. So the way that I've noticed is that, let's say I have a really good month, and I think, in my opinion, I've conquered the urge to do this, but you're like, all right, you know what I'm gonna do? I've had a good month. I'm just gonna spend 2% of the money on myself. So I don't really buy watches, but let's just use a Rolex as an example. I'm gonna go buy a $5,000 Rolex, or $2,000, what I said 2%. Now that small purchase, while it's just a small thing, that leads to another purchase, because that emotional energy kind of has a way of of snowballing into the next purchase and the next purchase. And before long, you've bought all this stuff. What happens is that that's when you're at the peak, you start doing this. And when the success drops off, it takes a little bit of time for your mind to catch up with that. So what will happen is you're going to continue to spend as the foundation of your success drops out right from under you. Your mind doesn't really register it until it's too late. So you've already overextended yourself, and this is all when you should be preparing. All right, so what needs to happen is when you're in the summer, you don't spend, and when you're in the winter, you prepare. But really what you should do is in winter and summer, you prepare and you don't spend, all right, until you have such indestructible wealth that it doesn't matter. All right, number 5, I don't know what this is right now. This is a huge one. I've seen this time and time again. So what will happen is the celebrities will start trusting their managers and accountants and stuff, and without really keeping an eye on their money. These people are spending their money without the person's consent. They're stealing from them. And I've had a personal experience with this in many different ways, but here's just a recent story. I went to a financial manager, a financial planner, just thinking, you know what, I'm gonna check it out. Like I have a lot of experience myself, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna go in and just shop around town, see if I can find like a financial advisor to work with me. All the ones I went to were freaking frauds, man. Not frauds, but they were just taking advantage of people in the sense that I found out after enough talking to the people, they didn't have any personal money invested into the market. So how are you going to trust people to manage your own money when they don't have any money in the market themselves? So when you get more knowledge, you know that whether people are fake or not, but there are so many fake people out there that want to get control of your money so they can spend it at their own will. So you have to be very careful about that. Money, it just brings out the worst in people. That's what I realized. You can't trust a single person. You can't even trust like family members, really. Friends, family members. You can only trust yourself when it comes to your own money. That's just the way it is. It's sad but true. All right, another issue is the celebrities will surround themselves with yes men. So these are basically people that just tell the person how great they are. They never reveal the person's faults to themselves. And people do this for 2 reasons. One is to either get money from you basically what happens is when you make someone feel important, they have a more tendency to work with you. So people will try to make you feel super important, give you all these praise and compliments to win your trust and friendship so they can extract money from you. Or number 2, they do it to set you up for a downfall. All right, it's really twisted, but that's the way humans are. You just have to know that you can't surround yourself with people that are always going to just like tell you the best things about yourself. Now, and it's hard when you're in it to realize who's who. All right, here's another big one. I see this a lot with NFL players in particular, and that is that overconfidence leads to hubristic mistakes. Did I say hubristic? I don't know if I'm saying that right. So what happens is, like, let's say someone gets extreme success in a certain field. So let's say someone's a really good quarterback, for example, or a really good, action actor. That confidence that they get from that being so good at that one skill tends to bleed over into stuff that they really have no idea or no business to be in. So what will happen is they'll start pulling out all this money from, let's say, being the best quarterback, and they're like, all right, look, I've proven to myself I have what it takes. I'm the best, and my confidence reflects that because I'm so good at being a quarterback. So they go and they say, all right, well, that means I'm just going to go to real estate, and I'm about to be the best damn real estate person that's ever lived. When in reality, it takes just as much time as it took to get good at being a quarterback as it does to be good to get good at doing real estate or another business model. So these are the reasons why people mess up. These are very abstract ideas, and I know it has nothing to do with affiliate marketing, but these are all the things I had problems with in the past, and even to this day, this is why I continue to make these videos. I catch myself like, whoa, oh, there's that. Like here's, like I was like, oh, here. This is one reason why I have this slide up here is because I was like, look, I'm making a bunch of money on internet. Maybe it's time to put it in some real estate, and I started calling up like brokers and stuff, and then I realized like, dude, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. So then I was like, all right, let's go back to the drawing board. Time to learn more, to skill up on that side of the idea of real estate. I'm like, man, this is a whole other business. Maybe it's better. Maybe I'll just keep investing in my online businesses. So random tangent there. That's it, guys. Just keep all this in mind. If you want to take the alternative route in life, continue to study different people who've done it. So singers, comedians, entrepreneurs, sports players, they all have the same issues. And with that said, every single person goes into this knowing everything that I'm talking about here. It's not like people are dumb. Like everyone knows not to go out to clubs. Everyone knows not to spend money that you can't afford to spend. Everyone knows not to trust people with your money. But when you're in the throes of it, when you're in the middle of the battlefield, it's harder to remember this stuff when it's really happening. So with that said, guys, that's it for the video today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you're notified of any videos I release. So when I release them, share this video with your friends. Comment below. My name is Dan Brock, the Deadbeats Super Affiliate, and I'll see you deadbeats later.